What will the book do for you? No passion for development. Then Umo Joshua will put the meanest man in the whole world.
Yeah.
Me.
Connections there, you not get it.
You have no connection.
Yeah. Just say that Doma, all kind of things that just happen here. No, I'm sure no he, no tea.
When he was 12 years older Ellen. Ellen did not want him to become president. So Ellen did not introduce him to many leaders. Ellen was doing her thing on her own. She was traveling from country to country and kept a man in a garage for 12 years, according to Boyka himself.
Yes.
That means he was not empowered to meet any leader. When the African leader themselves need support from the West.
Yes.
All African leaders need support from the West.
Yeah.
No African leader will help another African leader. When we have wrote, the Senate did a comprehensive report of their findings and attached the Supreme Court ruling and the amnesty law and everything. And the position statement for those commissioners who decided from Liberia to where. And said the way forward is a Panama House discussion for peace. Then when Boyka come now, he is deceived by coming there, by the Dillon there, Nombi there, and he now where he's just thinking all kind of way Boyka, all kind of thing. He want to go after people. Then, the CDC still control the lower house in the upper house.
Mm-hmm.
So they went talking away, some kind of thing they did, but they did a resolution that passed because of money crossing.
Yeah.
Then they sent it to the Senate.
Mm-hmm.
Then something happened. Wow! All that they almost signed to Yombi house. Then they brought it that Tuesday morning. They didn't tell me they had it for me. Oh! Then when I heard what was happening, it was remain 2 persons to sign. That was me, that was Bani, Jim Bani. But when I went to Kun, I said, what is going on? You were here when we had sent paper, and you were here with our own leadership, and we sent the report with all documents, legal documents, to guide where. Then Boyka benefited from the 2010 decision by the Supreme Court to be involved in the election in 2011 because he was not wrong with that.
You're right. He
benefited.
You're right.
Then after serving our Bible for 12 years now, he's now president now. We finished campaign for that kind of old man, then he wants to persecute us. He does going to persecute us. So what is going on with Kun? Then Kun said, well, what I will do for you is to help you with lawyer. Get 5,000, go look for lawyer. It was from Kun office, my own son office that I went and signed a resolution. I managed to tell them why y'all did this. You know what they told me?
No.
Resolution is not a law. So starting the resolution, I mean, we agree. Bring it now. When Boyka send a bill, they will not put all the law they put in now and back it.
Oh, okay.
If the president refuses to change, then the government is in trouble. The government, if you finish this government, let's thank God. Because as from next year, it's said to be fluctuating. And all the people that is in the government, they are liars. All of them. They don't know why they are there. They don't know what they are doing. They don't know the reason of staying in that system. They are just pushing the vehicle like this. They don't know where the vehicle, they don't know where it's going. So the forefathers of Liberia, they are in pains. It's very regrettable. Even the former president, Syphilis, is even regret having this person as a president. So that is just it. They believe that George Weah is too much for Liberia. That is the man who have brought total transformation to Liberia. That is a man who have turned Liberia to mini London or mini US. And he will have done it in second term. But they didn't understand. They are angry with him. They believe that he's against them. They believe that he doesn't like Liberians. That's what they believe. That's what they believe. You say Liberia will be zero in sports. Zero. Zero. Tell me some step. Zero. Oh yeah, go to Nations Cup now. Go to Nations Cup. Let's see. Let me see you Nations Cup. Go to Nations Cup. I'll give $500,000 if you qualify for Nations Cup. Yes, time. Liberia will be worse. Will be one of the worstest country in the whole world. What I mean, worstest country in the whole world. If the Liberia will not protest against this government, tell me there is no God. If Liberia will not begin to cry, coming together to cry and said, we don't want you again, leave, resign, tell me there is no God. I will never serve God again. I am a prophet of God, and I'm talking as a prophet. Right. The hardship, you have not seen that ship now. In 2 years' time, you will see the hardest hardship you have never experienced. Liberia will drink dirty water, and they will be thanking God for drinking. That is the kind of president you have. This president does not have anything. He doesn't have any template. He doesn't have any roadmap for the nation. They just force him there. It was rigged election. Rigged election. It was forced on you people. It was forced to be president. So, and the people who connive to do all of this and put him there, right? US.
You mean US, the United States?
United States. They are involved in this election. I am telling you, not politically, I am telling you spiritually what I foresaw. It was rigged. Totally rigged. And now they have seen it, that this person does not know anything. This person cannot help the nation. This person...
For the tension we've created, the few times especially, almost creating embarrassment for this country. As it relates to the speaker, the embarrassment we created to the government, that got everybody confused, we want to apologize. But let me tell you why it happened. There is always a reason for these things. There's some common practice, and they also even the entire legislature. Whenever you go through the first round of election, we await the second round to determine the speaker. And the issues of consensus, we await the second round to determine the speaker. We believe that whenever a speaker is from the party of the government, it makes our work easier. There will be not too much confrontation. The tension we created this few days emanated from the, or whatever I call it, unfair that tradition to be changed. They remember in the 54th, one was Chimo, but then the speaker, they never have one member, the CDC did. But the fact that Baba Chimo was a seditious, and moreover his party won the presidency, His Excellency, the former President George Biden, we decided to give the right to Buffer's Chimo. There was no contention. Normally, the president takes the speaker and the deputy falls in the opposition to balance the house. But under our regime, the 55th legislature, there were people who felt was smarter than us in terms of following the tradition. After we won the election, our president was waiting for the second round. Fortunately for all Unity Party emerged victorious, we called for a meeting and we told our fellow lawmakers. And this time around, this seat is for Unity Party. They said, no way. It can't happen. You gotta get money more than you. I know more than you. I'm more sophisticated more than you. It can't happen. We forced to take the seat. It was on that basis that we won the election. We lost by 5 votes. I'd like to tell you this because I apologize for the tension created by us. But more, there was a reason. It was on that basis that we felt if our government will have an opposition speaker, it will suppress the success of the referendum. I'll be honest with you, no matter how you feel. It was on that basis that today we've emerged victorious because we know the right candidate of the House is to have a speaker
a systematic erosion of democracy, executive overreach, and open disregard for our constitution, lawlessness in the legislature, with the presidency turning a blind eye even when the sacred hall of our democracy go up in flames. Security forces brutalizing peaceful citizens, while millions are being spent on so-called operations that offer no protection to ordinary Liberians. They said we were the problem, but now the Liberian people can see for themselves. The real problem is the unity party that is now in power. The time has come to speak the truth without fear. This government is failing and Liberia is paying the price. But citizens, let us not lose hope. Even the longest night must give way to daylight. Even the strongest storm must pass. We are still standing and we are still strong. We will not give up on Liberia. We will not give up on our people. And we will never give up on CDC. We are the party of the slums and the city. We are the voice of the voiceless. We are the protectors of the poor and the defender of their dreams. From New Cruton to Peaceville, from Buchanan to Bond Mines, from Sunny Quarter to Southtown, the CDC remains in the hearts of the people. This rally is a clear sign. We are reorganizing, we are preparing, we are coming back. I say to you, we are coming back. But in order to do that, we must build a strong, together we must fortify the one institution that can correct the failure of the Buaka administration. And that institution is the Mighty Coalition for Democratic Change. This is why I call on all of you today, not just to believe, but to act. Not just to hope, but to build. Let us invest in the movement that has invested in you. Let us pay our due so that the party remains financially and politically prepared. Your dues are more than money. They are a seed of commitment, a pledge of loyalty, and a symbol of hope. I am so proud to launch this due payment campaign today because it means that you, the grassroots, you, the real owner of this party, are ready to step forward, take charge, and prepare for the future. As your political leader, I promise you this: we will not rest, we will not retreat, we will organize, mobilize, and energize until we reclaim the leadership of Liberia. But let us do it the CDC way, peacefully, lawfully, strategically, and respectfully. Because when our time comes, and it will come, believe me, we must be ready not just to win, but to govern better. We must correct the wrongs, improve the system, and restore the dignity of the Liberian people. So let us unite, let us rise, let us believe, and let us build. And to all our young people, I say, stay focused, stay clean, stay strong. To our women, you are the backbone of this movement. Keep rising. To our elders, your wisdom is still needed. Stay with us. And to our opponent, we see your failure, and we are coming to face it. Again, as the great Nelson Mandela said in a quote, it always seems impossible until it is done. Unquote. The party is alive, strong and mighty. The revolution shall continue. A belief we will uphold to death. The future is not beyond us. The future is straight ahead. And together we will get there. And so I want to close with this advice. Wait well. Liberia and Liberians will call on you again. And therefore, be prepared to win again and lead again. Remember, we are the common people. So let us all unite for the betterment of our country.
Innuendos and mistakes. And we have identified a series of them. We understand where the case is going, and there's nothing there. It's a mockery of justice.
So from the witness testimony today, are you convinced that
There are more abusing. You understood that your courts has no connection with the fire. Yeah, the only people who can associate that place with fire are who are ignorant. Not well. When you have a mindset, you try to develop anything to that mindset. So you go in with a preliminary mindset that I got to be Kofa. So anything Kofa say will be.
Did the police IG call you, sir? There are information that he called you.
Call me for what?
To apologize.
When?
Today.
No, I don't see no call for no police IG. Tell him not to call me.
All right. Why should he call you? We can talk to Representative TV. Welcome to the media.
Thank you.
You are one of the accused. You're here today. How did it go in there?
The government is just a waste of our time. Waste of our time. And it's something that we need to talk about. You can't bring a police officer who goes to the bathroom for 7 different times testifying lies, saying that I am charged because I was sitting in a car. According to him, I heard conversation. I didn't report it. Is that why you waste my time? But we'll see.
Is that true? Is that true?
Yeah, it's a waste of my time. I sat in the car. According to him, I sat in the car.
There are a number of things that happened today. First, the prosecution tried to avoid the fact that the police was in charge of the dealing at all times relevant to this conspiracy and this action. So you will be unable to avoid a trial of this matter, bringing the police in as co-conspirators, if indeed action occurred. The second surprising thing is the state witness testified, right? That the evidence, the plastic cups and the stuff they used to transport the gasoline. They wasted the gasoline in the building, they lighted, then they took the cups, they ran outside, and they threw them in the yard. So they say they found the evidence outside of the vicinity. That doesn't make sense, right? Finally, it's a hodgepodge of recordings unrelated. Okay, there's no direct evidence of relationship to the fire. Abu Kamara, Jacob Debbie are colleagues of mine, and we will talk almost every day to matters that pertain to legislative business. During that time, also remember, the legislature was tense. Okay, the legislature was tense. So to take a recording where I'm at the president house and say that's evidence of fire, I mean, I was truly disappointed today. The good thing is they didn't take as many bathroom breaks, but the evidence is just as good.
so from so he just spoke with the press.
Innuendos and mistakes. And we have identified a series of them. We understand where the case is going, and there's nothing there. It's a mockery of justice.
So from the witness testimony today, are you convinced that
There are more abusing. You understood that your courts has no connection with the fire. Yeah, the only people who can associate that place with fire are who are ignorant. Not well. When you have a mindset, you try to develop anything to that mindset. So you go in with a preliminary mindset that I got to be Kofa. So anything Kofa say will be.
Did the police IG call you, sir? There are information that he called you.
Call me for what?
To apologize.
When?
Today.
No, I don't see no call for no police IG. Tell him not to call me.
It's one of the best countries in the world, whether you believe it or not. You understand? Yeah, it's a small country. It's one of the best countries. You know, we are very good people. And then I think what we should strive for is for our country to survive. You know, and that's why we promote peace in our country. You know, for so many years we've been promoting peace, and people that brought war still continue to have the face idea of discrimination. This is wrong, and we will not sit as citizens of this country. I was in opposition before. I faced this thing before, and then of course I'm in opposition. Even fee Bwaka because of a title. Make it comfortable because of a title. But you see what he's doing? You get a lot of gangsters around here and thinking that Liberia is afraid of gangsters. It's a lie.
But you should be concerned as well. Why it is true that you're in opposition, you should be concerned. You also have a responsibility to maintain the peace of the country. Though the burden has shifted on the government to maintain the peace.
It's wrong. We were in opposition before. If you employ poor people that have the minimum, and somebody come to power and believe that because they associate with other people, so they have to be taking on job, it's very bad. That's not good. No leader can do that. And what, $50 job, $100 job? You mean the government that come to power that came to rescue cannot even give a $50, $100 job, lead a citizen on that job? This is wrong. It's wrong. It be everything that they're doing wrong, and we know that. You know, but again, the peace of Liberia is the most important. It's the most important, and that's why we in accordance with the law. You know, this is wrong. People supported the Unity Party. I came to power. I left them there. These are citizens of the country. But you can employ a Senegalese man, and you refuse to employ a Liberian. Is that what it is? No, it's wrong. It's wrong. Everything that they're doing is wrong, AB. The disrespect is wrong. Breaking our laws is wrong. And I came to power, I left them there. These are citizens of the country. But you can employ a Senegalese man, and you refuse to employ a Liberian. Is that what it is? No, it's wrong. It's wrong. Everything that they're doing is wrong, AB. The disrespect is wrong. Breaking our laws is wrong.
Wherever you are, we are grateful to the Almighty God for everything that we do here. And so, here we are again tonight on this very day. Let me say welcome to the program Face the Issues. On the program Face the Issues, we don't discuss personalities, nope, but issues involving personalities. But when personalities do their thing in front of those issues, we don't hear where they hesitate, but rather we tear you apart. All right, and normally and usually because of the pain that we're tearing you apart, we just tell you sorry. But that sorry carries no indication that indeed we regret our actions. So we are very grateful to the Almighty God and for everything that we are doing, and we are very grateful. And some of our students are giving commercial, let me say, a commodities report. And one of my Bassa brother, and of course they're in Grand Bassa County, and the rescue man and rescue reporter. We want to call him rescue reporter, eh? Emmanuel Gobe, how's everything? What are you saying here? You said the rescue executive order really acting active. It said 25 kg bag of rice is now at 50 LD. Wow, okay, thank you. All right, folks, we are certainly getting there. So I think we are getting there. With God, all things are possible. Stop the sarcastic talks and let's address the real issue. So we are very grateful for the life God has given us, and we are here tonight to share with you what we know, or what you are aware of, and what we know. So thanks for joining us tonight on this day. We're not going to go into 2 minutes talking, because the thing going to talk for itself. Rest is per liquitor. Like I always told you, the thing talk for itself. So let me say, also up to all of you, wherever you are, we are grateful to the Almighty God that we are here working for the good of our country. And together we are going to get there. Nothing can stop us from getting there. We are certainly going to get there. All right, so that is it here on this die. Welcome to the program Face the Issues. And this is where we just hit at issues and not persons, but sometimes persons can want to come in, and that's when we hit back at them. So we are very grateful tonight that we are here together to share with you the understanding of what it is, the most important things that we can talk about. So we are very grateful. Here tonight on this very day, and of course Abraham King Brown is giving us some report from reports of bag of rice from as far as Yekepa. Did he say Yekepa? Yeah, he said Yekepa. He said in Yekepa, Nima County, half bag of rice is $20 United States dollars. But how much you want to buy there? How much you people want to buy a bag of rice in our place there? You even thank God the government helping you. How much you want to buy a bag of rice down there? You don't even buy $50. That was supposed to be what they call for you. You're down there. What they call me? I just enjoy how the government dealing with yourself. What they call? Why you supposed to buy? You should be grateful that the press count and say small on you. What they call? You want look at in there. You all right? You must be happy that you buying red. You get $20 for half bag of red. You must be happy for that one, because what we're planning now is we are coming there to make sure that all of y'all go to the farm. So the reason the government carrying it all is for you to go to the farm. The government not doing it for bad reasons, so that y'all go to the farm. So y'all go to the farm. Y'all go on the farm. Y'all go on the farm. Y'all go to the farm and be on the farm. Y'all not just be on the farm. Y'all will be at the farm. Because the place we won't see you. Y'all didn't need my people there. Y'all, you know that you're very much strong. At the place, me and enjoy you people there doing it to y'all like that. So that's why it is. So you think we get out of that in your I mean, like I said, you get rep for $20 in Yekepa. That kind of thing you can't bring complaint here for. No. So I want to hear about other prices from other places. Yeah. More price will know it. So that we're not any issue. So we know about monetary price. And most of you, I think you're living on Kesawana. But you get ready, because you should start even thinking about Patanga boy and all. Because if you ever disassociated yourself from Patanga boy, you better start looking for it now. Because we are going more into agriculture, and Joseph Boaga believes in us eating what we grow here. So Patanga ball is part of it. We'll grow it. Cabbage is part of what we grow here, so we'll eat it here. What else again we got to go back to that we used to eat during the wartime? So let's go back to it now. So where are we? So you see, and of course Patrick Doyle is telling me that a bag of rice in Grand Cru County. Grand Cru? Wow, that present era. Grand Cru County is sold at $5,500. So $5,000 currently in Liberia is $25, right? $5,000 currently in Liberia, as per the rate of 200, is $25. So $5,500 will lead us to maybe $27 for a half bag of rice. Is that why you are saying you're buying it there in Grand Cru County? Well, we still got to very far. Sarah's McGee, what's up? Is it Shikoki? What did Shikoki get to do with this class tonight? And so so you have to go to the soil and grow more food. And what Thomas saying, you were carrying the rice price up? He said you were carrying the rice price up so that you will go to the soil. You will eat your own country red and thing, and why you're supposed to eat. But you know that country red very expensive, more than even the thing that we're talking about here. All that thing you're talking here, that you know that country red very expensive. So the other cheap red you see the people have now that they want you to have. Now, during those days, I see. So you need to look for. You see, we got to eat what we grow. There are plenty of things that you see. The war came, and we all used to eat what we grow in this country. They got Bobo John. Have you people really tasted what they call Bobo John before? I ate Bobo John. Bobo John is some kind of leaf or some kind of plant. I don't know, but it's a plant. It may carry. You may see it like I know Bobo John. Bobo John, you will see it like the flower sauce, but it's not flower sauce. It's just in between there. It's just between flower sauce and something else. I don't know between what and flower sauce. But Bobo John, you have not eat Bobo John before. If you eat Bobo John, you will get sense. And now what you can eat, then you grow. You know that kind of thing that you can eat, then you grow. Yeah, that the thing. So eat what you Why you grow? So you're talking about there. Somebody gave some kind of food here again. That I just forgot about. I here about Bobo John. You're thinking about Mandy. I heard about Bobo John. Bobo John. Yes, Bobo John. Chicken green. Yeah, okay. Chicken green is one of the cheapest greens. You know, poro green very expensive, but chicken green, that one part of dirty green. You can chicken green are the one that can grow in the toilet, you know, beyond the bathroom tap, and are the one that can make you to get sense. So that the kind of thing that can make you to get Google sense. That what they get chicken green and chicken green. Yeah, the chicken green is there. The chicken green is very fresh. In fact, it is good for eating too. I have eaten chicken green. So you see, all the things that you're talking about here, these are food then that we need to start thinking about. The patanga ball. You talk about Bobo John. You talk about cabbage. Cabbage. Did you eat? They say, is this a cabbage? Palm cabbage. Okay, very good. We'll talk about palm cabbage. Let me qualify it. We'll talk about palm cabbage. Have you eaten palm cabbage before? So the palm tree that I eat, those of you who have palm tree in Monrovia, you are blessed. You will never go hungry. Because the stage we are reaching to now, for us to grow, for us to eat what will grow in this country. For us to eat what will grow in this country, that the era we're going to now. Eat what you grow. You know, Joseph Boga believe in agriculture. So as a result, when you get anything near your yard, even that, so they said, just grab it and eat it. So they said, eat what you grow. And what kind of food again? Somebody called certain food name that again. Okay, Robert disease. No, but Robert disease. But we buy that one. That water thing. Say we used to eat that one in La Grand Baza County. That Robert disease made us stubborn like this. Oh, you see, when you are going to school, you know, during those days. The raw disease we used to really eat it, and the raw disease can make your brain some kind of way and will make you very stubborn. Yeah, because raw disease is something that can eat real steak, it can enter inside. Real that raw tree you can see down there. So when raw disease really the disgrace it can jab. So that how you see people that brave now we can disgrace anything we see with bravery with courage, because when raw disease get ready, it can attack the raw tree, it eat it. It can enter inside or eat it, make the whole thing dry. That have rubber disease. So that rubber disease, you know, and inside us. Yeah, inside us. Then also thank you so much, and Honorable Jerry Williams. And Jerry Williams is telling us that breadfruit and fufu tap. Yeah, the breadfruit too, you get ready. You got to eat while you grow. We are now getting to that stage now. Eat while you grow. So that thing you're talking about, red press, that they want here and there. You just start thinking about something now, because the only reason the government doing it for intentionally is so that we can eat what we grow in this country. Yeah, somebody's telling me pancana. Yeah, we used to eat pancana too. So pancana was dessert before the real food get gone. They say no, how do you call that one? Appetizer, right? Not dessert, because dessert is after, right? So the appetizer, you know, that the pancana used to be the appetizer. So when you get in the bush, or you get in the bush, go on the dumper, because when they finish cooking the pan butter, the pancana will stay. You know, people used to really preserve the pancana. That pancana we used to steal, then we eat it as appetizer, because you know appetizer is where you go buy food before you can really start the real food before it comes. They can get you something they call appetizer. You got to be using that one. You got to be munching something that a pancana used to serve as that appetizer for us. But guess what? That pancana says some people used to keep it as the other food for the day. So that appetizer used to be the food of the day. So now you will eat that pancana throughout the whole day. You drink your water on it. You are good to go. So pancana used to be appetizer, and it also used to be the original thing that you will enter with, because you will not get anything. Though it is meant for appetizer, but no food coming. The only reason you eating it for, because that's the only food you have for that time. So we can start looking for it now. So we can start looking for it now and see how it works. Cassava leaf, yes, you can cook your cassava leaf, and then you put small rice inside and stir it. You know, burger wheat used to be cheap, but burger wheat is even more expensive now. Country rice is even more expensive than the one we're talking about here. So you must know all of that. They're rare we're talking about here. So they're rare then that they're bringing what they call a chibo. You know that the country rice get more what they call a very expensive. Oh, you know country rice expensive. Yo, watch out. Don't get ready eating and naming. Start planting it in your yard and get ready for us what they call, so that when we come there, we all can at least ask you for some or you give us some, we all can share it, then we enjoy ourselves. Don't be doing that thing that you be passing around, you be what they call it. But with God, all things are possible. You're trying to keep you up so that we think for sure we'll certainly get there. With God, all things are possible. We'll get there. You don't get ready and be passing around. I'm telling you, burger sale more eat what will grow in this country. You forget about eating and so the rice price will even go up. You got to eat what you grow in this country. Or what are growing where now you growing itself, it growing by itself. That natural food. So we got to resort to eating that. So you get ready. These are fun food that make us to be strong people today. You don't even know all of that thing that they are passing around. Yeah, very good. You think the kind of food then we eating a small food we really enjoy ourselves that time. Oh, but when you finish eating this, you enjoy yourself, you say that yeah. So we used to, so that is why it is. We are very much happy. But the only bad thing about it is that no NGO food rations will not come again. Where we used to have no. The NGO food then started coming. I'm talking about in the absence of the NGO food, because the NGO food then used to be the milk or the how do you call this thing, man? The yellow thing here that people used to be eating, man. People used to eat that yellow thing. It's just a cream wheat, but not cream wheat. Not cream wheat. That yellow thing, man. It can follow your mouth. When you eat in there, you won't talk. It can disgrace you, because the idea you can't be eating there and talking at the same time. That food they are talking about, so that food then they used to bring for malnourished people, so that people who used to be dry from eating patanga ball or from eating routine, and it needs to come to really make your body to start responding. God, we used to eat that thing, but I just forget the name now. It's yellow with something, and very yellow, and so that's it. Those are the kind of food that we used to eat. I just not cornmeal. I get the name, man. They get some kind of name for it. I know fast doping. It said fast doping, something like that. Yeah, I think fast doping, something like that. Yeah, that the NGO. Yeah, Cocodolo. Very good, Gabriel West. You got it. That the Cocodolo are talking about. Hey, Cocodolo. You see, Cocodolo. What used to happen? I was in Banga. Living with Harris Cotto Johnson. In Banga, sometimes when it's really tough, and then you get food to eat, and the people selling the cocodolo. So what we used to do, we used to add, because the cocodolo, you can't eat it like that, you got to taste it to see whether it's tasting good before you go. So now about 3-4 fat tables, we must have tasted 3-4 fat tables with our hand. And the cocodolo, when you just put it in your mouth, what they call it, you can swear by itself. So put it inside and put the water in your mouth. That thing will follow your whole stomach. You will see yourself, but just get ready with the air you will release. Anywhere you pass, some kind of strange scent will follow you, because the idea the cocodolo, it comes with milk, everything inside it. When you pass in that, the air that you can release, anywhere you pass in, some kind of strange scent will follow you, because yeah, they used to call it corn soil, they used to call it cocodolo, yeah, corn dust, yeah, I enjoy all of you. Yeah, you know all the names, yeah, the name that we used to have for the thing, but you don't even know. So you're better, Cocodolo, don't forget it. That one bike can be your stomach pump. Cocodolo tell you so our parent when they get ready to give up cocodolo, then we are there go later in the sea room, because of days the parents and children used to share the sea room. They say the kind of sound that can come from inside. Cocodolo upa ain't get a kind of sound that will come, the kind of air that will come with fish. You will not see that fish. It can come with real sound. Because the air that in your stomach can walk out with force. So that's a reason. We're not used to jamming. So when you even eat cocodolo, you sit it down with your friend, you're let you begin to loosen it on each other in that place. Then the mixture of cocodolo with it can make a whole place get some kind of street scent. Then the whole lecture stay going on. Folks. We are grateful to you, I just want for you to laugh, yeah. But on a more serious note, don't be surprised if you were to be greeted. If you can be, what they call, if you're greeted with all kind of food, they get adjusted to it. Yeah. But I'm telling you things that we ate. Yeah. Where we came from? Yeah. Yeah. The places we came from. Yeah. Hey, Russia, what's up? The places we came from, you're heading a small thing we went through in the country for God to give us at a level. Now, I will never have fully said to see ourselves going way down. We went through tough times. God trained us, prepare us for these moments. So we are ready. We not passed through tough times before. So we don't go to no. Remember, there we are getting there. But with God, yeah, we are certainly getting there. With God, all things are possible. All right, so folks, let's get to class. Today is Wednesday. It's a midweek, and we can stay hustle on our radio entertainment thing. People never give up in life. You got to keep doing it. Tonight we're going to give ranging from 10,000 upward, and also you can play also the Liberty Fortune game, which of course is quite fantastic. People are winning 1,000 on Saturdays. Even if you were to try it, and I've heard some testimonies of people winning $50 and ranging from $100, $50, 10,000. They are winning that. But if you can, they try again. There's another opportunity that you can use, and then with the instant draw that you will see, live draw that you will see on Saturdays, can make you to earn yourself some 1,000. 1,000 is around 200,000 Liberian dollars now on a Buakai. And that can be able to help you a lot, and I prepare you a lot. So that is it. And that's the Liberty Fortune. So for tonight, the game, radio entertainment, and I will King's Cash giveaway is now going on. So the *7 and *24#, you can start playing tonight. And we certainly get there. *7 and *24#, you can start playing tonight, and we are certainly getting there. All right, so tomorrow the ruling is going to come up on the argument on the perfecting of the bond, or the bond that's filed. The argument is going to the ruling is going to be up tomorrow from the magistrate to determine whether or not, and Kofa have met what it takes to effect the bond that will make them to be out of jail while the process is ongoing. That is what the government have been attacking of recent. And they were able to go and show out their sureties today. So we are waiting on tomorrow when the magistrate will pass on that. And when he passes on that, then they go back to the circuit court now with the issue of the indictment, the reading of the indictment, the Avera pleas, and so forth, blah, blah, blah. The trial will commence from there. So that is what it is. We are looking up to. And today we understood that Councillor Johnny Momo was able to file some counts to the court. I'm yet to see which one of the court specifically, and I talking about the enforcement of eviction. And I look at that, I say, but there's no eviction anywhere else. So I don't know in what way eviction is going to be enforced. And I think the best thing Johnny could do is to request the CDC to leave their place, because they don't want them to be tenant. And if the CDC says no, they can go over summary proceeding to recover their possession of their real property. I think that's the best thing they would have done. But to say enforce eviction, I want to really see that. But I don't know what is it. But again, that application has been made. I don't know where that comes from. So that's in relation to that. And we are very grateful to the Almighty God for everything that we are going through at the moment. Whether good or bad, we are grateful to the Almighty God. So whilst that is going on, Ponatinian issue, you know, recently D. Maswesa Kimiya, then they had a massive program and at his place where he made a statement that there is nothing, absolutely nothing, that will be able to stop President Weah from coming back. And remember, he's one of the persons who have been very supportive of the president, and with his organization, Movement for Economic Empowerment, and he had been very vocal of recent, and he was part of his party, is part of the political parties that are calling for President Bouaka to appoint special prosecutors. Now, what the guys are doing, and I will tell you this clearly. Let me tell you this clearly. Let me tell you this clearly tonight. And Jeremiah Kun will not say that lie. Jeremiah Kun, you were at your house. The information minister was somewhere around there. And you people made a statement. Now, what I told you, I say, I'm in your houses. I'm in your rooms. You don't even know where I am. I'm in your houses. I'm in your rooms. And the information minister was there. And then you were saying, Toy, shooting her hair for nothing. I mean, Samuel Toy, shooting her his hair for nothing. That was what you were saying, Jeremiah Kun, alongside the information minister at your house. And that happened yesterday. And what you, Jeremiah Kun, said, and let me tell you this today, and where you want to end this country, for sure, in the words of Joseph Boakai, you are saying you will deal with 12, and then the next thing you will do, that 12 power you will go for. You, Jeremiah Kun, said that to the information minister. You said that yesterday. That you will go for George Weah about 2028. That's when you will go for him. On what basis? We don't know. What you mean by going for him? We don't know. But that's a threat, and I see that as a threat. As to how you will go for Weah, we don't know. But we know it's politics, and we'll take it politically. You're thinking that you will take an aim at him as to what that aim will be, whether you will indict him, because since you are talking about the issue of 12 and 10 about indictment, then we also want to understand that it's in the scope of that operation that you're talking about indictment or so forth. That is why it is. And we are watching because we see your entire government fear is about 20. I don't know, since we have had that program at the CDC headquarters and said, I am coming back. All of y'all, I don't know whether you took something that running your stomach or what. You're just what they call it on yourself everywhere now. Yeah, very good. Yeah. When I mean politically, you are defecating on yourself everywhere. Since that day, get out to say running stomach, but how you just giving your hard time now. So everywhere you go, you know, when something worrying you and you get running stomach, I mean you just they're defecating anywhere you want to defecate. And since that time, we have said that we are coming back. Since that day, your stomach been running all over the place. Your stomach have been running all over the place to the extent that you are haunting people. I'm just hearing, I saw something on Facebook. I don't know what it is. They got to talk about asset recovery team, blah, blah, blah. They coming up, they say they're coming to indict D-Mass West Akimia. They're just doing all sort of things. I said they're not ready for governance. Since that day that we have said we are coming back, they are stomach running. So because they are stomach running, they are there defecating. When I mean defecating, they are tolling all over. When I mean tolling, they are just aiming at anything. They get ready to jump on this one. They get ready to jump on this. They jump on this. That's all they are. They got to talk about how the guys are shameless. Josh Weah, through his influence, brought the Arab people. Have you seen Arab people talking about bringing rest to this country before? The only people who will know about bringing rest to this country are the Chinese or the Japanese that didn't want to be hearing about bringing rest. Josh Weah travel with a foreign minister. They use the influence there and say, "Oh, my people suffering. Oh, this now. They'll bring rest for them." The people decided to come and then gave over 500,000 bags of rice. And in that negotiation, D-Mass West Akimia, they sat down. They said, but who you get? What they call? They say, look, we have an agency that's responsible for disaster management, and it's for the poor people. You can get them for them to be able to have that rice and then give it to the poor people. Now the rice business now, they say they come in hold D-Mass West Akimia then for something like that. I saw on Facebook, and I know anything I see on Facebook here and there, I can't doubt this government. Their government put a recklessness from that day that we are said. People stomach running. So as a result, when you know your stomach running, you can't sit down straight, or you can't sit down one place. You can just be hanging all over the place and just begging for bathroom or somewhere else or in a bush to just go waste. And that's why they are just everywhere. From that day, when you see them, they get ready. Bon Kante people united and Pere people united. They're doing all kinds of united against one son of the soil. Oh, we the Lofa people will come in together as one united. 2029. Everywhere else, from the day we have said that, they have just been defecating on themselves. They are just tolling all over the place on themselves. Let me put it that way. Tolling on themselves politically. Everywhere. They're spoiling everything. All the aggressions you see that fear, because they know what they have done to the Liberian people, and there's a payback time. And they will pay back. They have done worse damages in just 1 year and a half than any government had ever done in the history of our country. Just 1 year and a half, the level of damage that these people have caused this country. No government. It takes years for a government. Even Ellen, 12 years that she was there. They kind of damage. We haven't seen it. Just 1 year, 6 months. They are caught up already. Recently, I saw something posted and about Dillon, Dillon, yeah, something like that. Yeah. He said, Tantra not for Ryan alone, because he is saying he's scared and the kind of thing that they put it on here. So he said, Tantra not for Ryan alone. They're posting all kinds of things. Now they understand each other. They fight its own. And whether you go or you come down, you will pay for it. Whether you're lucky, you go anywhere, you do whatever, except you're not doing wrong thing. And if you think you're not doing wrong thing, no reason to fear. From the day, as any UP official now, you're here, but let's see how you will come back. Let's see how you will come back. They're not even thinking about governance, though. No UP official, when they post them, let's see how you will come back. Let's see how you will come back. That the main whole country that you get to government, you're thinking that you're subscribing, you're scrapping it to one man. You say, let's see how he will come back. You're not even saying day. You said, let's see how he will come back. Let's see how he will come back. Look at the kind of things you're on. This is it, right? There is the evidence to prove what I'm just telling you. George, we are. You ever saw Japanese people kind of country, let me say, or Arab people to get interest in the country to come do pay hospital and whatever? Now who contact? Now George, we are contact because the men play football there. The men went there, they put academy, the children. What they go? Oh, George, we are when a football you go play. That the football team, the men want to go play. That now you're fighting on now. Talk about how team others that came out and took the right. Yet you're not ashamed that we are thing that he brought to this country through a friend there. At least he went and talked. That lady was saying, he said, Georgia Bagamba in trouble that just property and can bring back. Georgia only in trouble, you will bring something. Let it right here, so. Yeah, they hold something here. Yeah, they hold something here. I will come there. I will get to it. You see, yeah? Did I open up this thing? Yeah. Right? Let me show it to you. For me, I get time for that you're talking. Everything here has evidence. Everything here has evidence, and we'll show you it. Right? And you see here? Why you see here? Talk about going for D-Masters. Yeah. Liberia, Saudi Arabia exchange note for the supply of rice worth US 500,000 for disaster victims and vulnerable Liberians. The exchange note on this. That's why you see here. So you see how they hold it right in the hand. Very good. The statement is even there from D-Masters. Now the disaster management agency is the one that's going to be responsible for that. They say how the disaster management agency, the National Disaster Management Agency was selected. Mr. Kimia disclosed that the Saudis were informed that the Ministry of Foreign Affairs, in keeping with its reform agenda, is not involved into distribution of food and such. The relevant agency of the Liberian government will take siege of the distribution exercise. The disaster management, they didn't want to take over. Henry Williams was the boss at the time, right? These are the pieces of evidence that we have to show to you people. Now the thing that they are showing you also, Joseph Boga travel, he bring anything. Joy we are travel, that joy we are thing and they also. You will suffer. That's why I say, same we are saying coming back, your stomach running all over the place. Let me show you something again. There is a video, right? They post something, you see what all the things that you're gonna be want to be passing around. You people, you're not ashamed. You're not ashamed, you're not ashamed of yourself. You're sitting on the passing around, oh, there's that blah blah blah, all the kind of thing you're gonna be doing. How can you look at you and just laugh? I say, do you people really understand yourself? Do you people really understand yourself? That's it. So let's see. That is where we are. I want to show you something. That's something I wanted to play, but I'm playing it now. I'll play it later on. So let's come play you the video. I'll play you the short video. Yeah. So you see here? Let me play this short video so that you get it. I don't know whether you're getting it. Yeah.
Minister of Foreign Affairs and Dean of the Cabinet of the Republic of Liberia.
And the program there.
Honorable Salih,
Here see the Arab people.
Minister of Internal Affairs.
I just shot from
Honorable Henry Williams, Executive Director of the Disaster Management Agency of the Republic of
Liberia. Yeah, he was there that time.
Members of the senior management team.
Here see the people that sitting out there. The rest business they can't talk. The rest business they can't talk. Nothing else.
Honor and duty.
Now the rest business the poking who can't talk.
Not only for food assistance, but for the modernization and reconstruction and capacity building of the Ministry of Foreign Affairs and its employees.
So all the thing, I even want to show you all the thing you can eat up my town, say. All the thing you're seeing here, so you can see that rare. You can talk all kinds of things, blah 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 blah. All the things. The China America here. You that Boga bring the kind of food to the country before? You that Boga, you don't see the kind of food in the country here before? You that Boga saying he became president. You don't see the kind of food in here? They put in here. You don't see them here? You don't see the sun in there? You don't see the exchange of the note? Yeah, in there. Now they men and teenage say you're coming to okay, D-Masters are coming here, they can get a kind of what they call rare. Joseph Boakai get draft face. The papa got nothing to achieve at all. But he passing all around doing things that are not worth it. But he like noise. And now God making him to make more noise. And I told you when God ready to destroy Pharaoh, why you did to Pharaoh, he made Pharaoh very stubborn and confused. Boakai is confused. He and his group, all of them they are confused. And they think they will. So you seen it, yeah? Now who get this on here? That me? Ain't you seen it? You know Boakai not get the kind of thing here before?
We are watching the official turning over ceremony of over 29,400 bags of 25 kg rice to the Republic of Liberia by the Saudi government.
So you seen the signing there? And you seen the signing ceremony? And they kind of thing, Boakai, you know, these people they get real draft face. You don't get the kind of people that will bring to this country. And do you know that the rice that they're talking about? The Joseph Boakai man came and made this rice. Joseph Boakai during the transition period, he authorized rice that was used for the poor people, the underprivileged people. He authorized the disaster management agency people, told the Minister of Foreign Affairs, let me say his inaugural committee, and said the people who clean the street here and there, they got to get food for them, that they rest, and all they took to go put Joseph Boakai people in the street. The people who said they were cleaning the street free, when you used to see them cook for them here and there, that they rest, they took and all. He authorized for them to use his right. Joseph Boakai is very, look, that old man, when I'm saying he's useless, it's not that I'm insulting him, but there's an old man who will sit down and ride on people crumbs. But he comes back, uses his people to question you. They use this rice. They use this rice to give it to their people who they say were cleaning the street because of inauguration, XYZ. They use some of their rice. Real responsible government signing something for the sake of the Liberian people. You don't bring nothing to this country. All you care about is just trouble. Nothing else but so trouble. You see some of the things we're going to be talking about? And you're seeing it for yourself. That mean doing 18 years old. That mean doing 18. And you're seeing some of the issue. But you see, we don't got to hear our head on these people. We don't have to hear our head on these people. Because the pieces of evidence are there. These are the pieces of evidence you will see. And I'm showing you them tonight. And now the rest area there here, so. And you see them there? And the rest here. And the rest area there here, so I'm showing you also. The deputy, oh, my man fired there, Augustine, yeah. Yeah, Augustine Tama. Oh, yeah, my man, from Rambasa County. Augustine was there. He's the deputy DMA boss at that time. They are seeing Baba P. Williams. Yeah, he's also there. That the right now, yeah. Hey, bro. So you get all the things there. They are there. You're not even worrying about what it is that you need to do. Then you can't say that you can be talking all kinds of things and blah 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 here and there. That what we can't listen to. That the kind of thing we can't listen to. Could you imagine? Is there something for you to listen to? But we are waiting. If they want in that demons that came here and do it. Because they are noted for just grabbing people to put them in jail. Then they say the setting record. They say the fighting corruption. They say the 21 year and there. So Weshon. The only crime D-Masters and Kemia they have committed is because they say the beyond we are. Anybody who say the beyond we are and you have influence and you are very powerful and you are able to make that comeback or successful one, they will hunt you. That's all they are doing. They're plucking people out. The reason they're not able to get at people like us because they know what we stand for. And they know it's difficult for them to get us. All that mob then they can be making it. They can be telling you all the time, say the day they try it, The day they try it, all that more you can see them making it, passing around, they doing it one here and there. We are walking in chalk line with their recklessness and ruthlessness. We are walking in chalk line with it, and we know exactly where we are, and we know what we stand for. We're not going to fall into their traps. That's it. So they are using everything, and they will lie. They will continue to lie. Look at what Joseph Boyka doing, my people. Like the other thing. You keep playing your game now, I beg you. And they play, you will get small money, I beg you. Star 7 and star 24 hash. From 10,000 to 50,000 between that, that's the range. And now you'll be able to get something and pray. I'll be able to do that draw for you. Right? So let's get to the serious part, right? Look at what Joseph Boyka is doing. Joseph Boyka Jones from here. They get living president who contributed the most of this country. Joseph Boyka is insulting and disrespecting the living president. And not just ordinary president, not just living president, but a president who saved his life from death to life. He was breathing his last breath. We have brought him back to life through God. Today, he did respecting the man. He doesn't want to see the ground the man walks on. Then he goes for Samuel Kanyan Doe. And look at what they're doing. They say they're going to reburial this, that. Let me ask you a question. Where they told the dust? We cannot talk about whatever it is, because for you to have the exhuming of somebody's body, it must either you dig out the person's remains or the cremation or something like that, right? So where did they take that from? You living presidents, living past presidents, you are disrespecting them. Then you go to a dead man who does not have any remains that you know of. And I strongly want to believe that you, Joseph Boyka, we're not really man. You politicizing, you are killing these people to politicize everything about it. It's possible. The Nancy Doe death as though you wanted it to happen, so that you will use the Nancy Doe death. And if you wanted it to happen, it's possible. Boyka, you can do anything, and I know for sure that's just who you are. Boyka, you are able to do anything. As though you wanted Nancy Doe's death, you grab it, you say you go for Doe. So what thing about Doe? You take it, and you and your Unity Party people passing around with it as a project. You masterminded the killing of Senator Prince Johnson, who made you to become president today. Wanted to take peanut joy and give it to the wife. The wife to go take it. I don't know why she's on what other kind of influence, kind of a bowl something. That bowl thing you're supposed to take. That kind of woman who her husband did everything you could. You can't go get MPA bowl something, bowl member. You not even say chairperson of the bowl member. That kind of thing you go give to the lady. You kill your attitude and thing then led to that man to go through emotional stress until he died from it. Then you say you're going for Doe. Who gets sense in that? What a logic that in that? People who impacted your life, they didn't go for them. If it is not because of political reasons, why? Because you have already used those children then to insult George Weah. So as a result, to reward them. That's why you are doing that for. To say, I'm more to you people. I will do this here and there. What is it? What is the significance of this whole thing that you are talking about here? Who are you? Because you're using the Doe children to insult George Weah? To denigrate him? Why you think you can prove to Grand Gita people? You think Grand Gita people just woke up and what they call here and there, they say they let Weah business? The man is dear to their heart. Whether you go or you come down. If you think by seeing to it that Nancy Doe die so that you will make it to appear like you go there, where is the Doe body that you say you carry the girl? Oh, we assume Doe. Where did you people assume Doe's body? Where did you people take it from before you carry it back for reburial or proper burial? When you say proper burial, that means you're taking it from this place buried, that the person was buried, and then you're taking it to this other place. Where is it? Like I listen to Senator Prince Johnson. There, yeah. Let's listen to Senator Prince Johnson. You know, God can have it. And I thank you so much. God can have it. Let's listen to Senator Prince Johnson because he did something about it. Let's listen to him. Right here. We're not going anywhere. The evidences are here. Pieces of evidence we've gathered right here. They are right here. They can listen to the late Senator Prince Johnson. Where is he? Former warlord, Senator Prince Johnson. Okay, that is him. Yeah, let's just listen to him. Because he said at the TRC, I know you will ask about Doe body. Now, Senator Johnson coming to talk about nobody. Let's have a listen. Me, I like to speak with evidence. And I like it. Go. Let's go on.
But do. I told you already, capture do. You want to know where do is. That is a question that need answer. And I tell everybody who want to know where do is. After the many years of war and peace time now, I don't think I'll be having do kept in the cover. I don't think that do will be somewhere in Nimbat, hidden somewhere. After the dismissal of do, he was buried on the base, and we had the inscription, Samekaya do, Bonsoso, Dasoso, Elon Sama, Commanding General. Two things happened. When I was here, one happened. When I left the country, another happened. If I had those somewhere like I had say secure, I would have told Jackson, let's go there. Because if the main one is body, why will you keep it? What will you do with the body? But while we were here, that the Sawyer and a group of Moja propagandists, propaganda group, they were writing all sorts of papers. I'm a cannibal. That I ate dough. That dog got no growth because we chop him and we ate him.
Can we have this?
So some foreign journalists came to me and asked me all these questions. And I called my base commander to take the caterpillar to take them to the grave. They went to the grave, they took the picture, but they were not still setting. You could have different things in the grave and different inscription. So I asked them to bust the grave and to bring the body up. The body of Doe was as high as a rock. Doe was embalmed for 25 years. That's Amici. All the chemical he had, as he put it there. And they bust the grave and they dug it. And we brought the body down. And they took the picture. So I asked that they should take him and bury him back. And General Vani and my deputy said no. One man can get two graves. So they cremated him. They burned him, burned the body to ashes, and threw him in the river. That's it. The last thing is, I know you want.
Did you get a part? Did you get a part? You're talking about real burial, or proper this that. What is it that Jeremiah Kun, Joseph Boakaden, or the Unity Party people, jobless, and of course, visionless group of people? What is it? And everything Boaka would do is to set up a committee to steal money. That's the problem with him. Every little thing you see Boaka involved with, like that, that's so stealing business. So just get ready and take the country money and just eat it. Why are the people suffering? You get ready, we got to go do reburial. So they cannot budget. If you hear the budget for this kind of thing here that they own here, so how will take the body? So you know to take the body for you, we got to pay for so blah blah blah, all the kind of so stealing business. Joseph Boaka and his group they are on. They create programs. They create programs that don't benefit the Liberian people. The burial of 200 days. That what? Well, let's put it squarely. What is it? There's Joseph Boaka. No, this is complete trash. You listen to Prince Johnson? Nobody nowhere. Why? He said they said he said they said him put the body back after you show it to the white people. You say you put the body back. They say, oh, we can bury somebody 2 times. You say, okay, but then what you will do? You'll burn it. So they burn it and the dust for dough body, they throw it in the water. That's why he said, yeah. Oh, you all listen to that part?
I want to ask about dough.
Okay.
I told you already all what happened to capture dough. You want to know where dough is. That is a question that needs answer. And I tell everybody who want to know where dough is. After the many years of war and peace time now, I don't think I'll be having dough kept in the cover. I don't think that Doe will be somewhere in Nimbat, hidden somewhere. After the dismass of Doe, he was buried on the base, and we had the inscription, Samekaya Doe, Bonsoso, Dasoso, and Lone Sama, Commanding General. Two things happened. When I was here, one happened. When I left the country, another happened. If I had those somewhere like I had his secure, I would have told Jackson, let's go there. Because if the man wants his body, why will you keep it? What will you do with the body? But while we were here, Dr. Sawyer and a group of Moja propagandists, propaganda group, they were writing all sorts of papers. I'm a cannibal. That I ate Doe. That Doe got no growth because we chop him and we ate him. So some foreign journalists came to me and asked me all these questions. And I called my base commander to take the caterpillar to take them to the grave. They went to the grave, they took the picture, but they were not still certain. You could have different things in the grave and different inscription. So I asked them to bust the grave and to bring the body up. The body of Doe was as high as a rock. Doe was in bound for 25 years. That's Amici. All the chemical he had, as I put it there. And they bust the grave and they dug it. And we brought the body down. And they took the picture. So I asked that they should take him and bury him back. And General Vani, my deputy, said no. One man can't get two graves. So they cremated him. They burned him, burned the body to ashes, and threw him in the river.
Burn his body to ashes and threw it in the river. Done.
We had a meeting of the Liberian delegation.
Absolutely nothing. So here we are. This is it. So you can see the level of grudge and whatever it is associated with Doe. So everything you're ever doing is to just politicize it and bring back fresh memories and pain to the people owing to all these terrible things that happened. So what they say you carry in Grand Junior to go do there with Doe issue now. Doe was former president, was a president of this country. The base, I don't know the base that the man talking about, in a core base. Right? Yeah. So what's the issue? Why you want to politicize everything here and there? Is that the best you can do for yourself? As people think, the party people, then they're trying to do it. You're able to fool the people in this country on the basis of these kind of reckless thing that you're doing? You get a living, you care less. In fact, some of them you are killing them today, they are going to bear hungry. Now they are dying. Then you say you're honoring the dead. When the living people, you don't care about them, you are killing them by the day. Or later just got bushot. Honor your security watch. The lady was killed. The living are crying in your name, they are dying on a daily basis. Then you wake up to waste money in the name of using politics and using the men children to insult officials, bring out division, and you are supporting that. Then you sit there when our country is looking for national reconciliation and healing. Then you think that's what you're doing to be able to bring about that national reconciliation and healing. Who are you, Joseph Wakai? What kind of brain you get within you so much that you don't? Some of your things you do, I get to wonder, what really is your objective? Are you thinking like a himo? The living, you care less about them. You even want them dead. People, parents are dying. No money to take them to hospital. People, children are dying. No money to take them to hospital. They are dying. Things are happening. Some of them going to hungry and they are going to bed hungry and dying. You care less about them. But because you want to take an aim at your political opponents. So you use the death of other people to make it to appear that a sound thing you're doing. What kind of man is that? What are people who die in hospitals? What's happening to them? Do you really prioritize human being? You're really taking money, giving it to striker to face casket for nobody? Paying that money? People will die. The circumstances leading to all of that, you can just say, look, we memorialize you because we can't find your body. There's nothing about you that we can find. We just try to memorialize you, to just remember you. That's what people do. Taking money and spending it on casket. Then you say you're calling the nation attention to it. To what? To you and your unity party people, your uselessness and your recklessness, you're on there just lavishing the country resources and you're wasting it. Is that what it is? Causing division and confusion. When you're supposed to be uniting the country, that's when you are telling the man's son or the man's children to be insulting another leader. Then you say your idea is meant to promote national unity, to make sure yet and then when you are disrespecting other living past leaders, you are disrespecting them, insulting them, denigrating them. What is sense and logic that's in your brain, Joseph Boakai? That I can just wonder whether you are him or. Gosh. You see the kind of terrible things that happen in this country? People going to bed hungry. You're taking money to give it to people and say, you go buy a casket. And when you ask them how much for that casket, it will be around 25,000. Do you know what that 25,000 can do? Do you know what 25,000 can do for the caskets? You sit there and you are doing those trash and you call yourself president with no vision. Then said, is dead. Peace be to our ashes. Why go buy one empty casket and put it there and say, oh, yeah, I told you that a picture we're going to put inside to go. Sometimes I wonder, I got to think about it. What is the issue? What is the issue? I just play you Prince Johnson stuff. People sit and say, oh, they are playing is to do the thing. Yeah, that. What thing else? No, what kind of people, they are dead upon arrival. They are dead upon arrival. But they know the kind of latches the children receive for disrespecting we are. So they ain't get a sign. You think they ain't get it? That nonsense the children were on, for them to think about their dead parents and be worried about it and thinking about building relationship with the living, they're not thinking about that, and they allow a dead man who's also walking dead. And of course, Joseph Boakai is the walking dead man. I'm calling like that. Amen. Costa calling like that. The walking dead man who also going to a grave. Instead of them building relationship with people who get future, they are following somebody who's also going to his grave. And they saw the latches they received from there. Their own parents' funeral. They saw the kind of insults that they got from there. Now we are talking. That the people who are telling you say that your disrespect your honor, so it will not work. Then you say they're going softly, they go receive more light. You know, you anybody but don't get sense. They're supposed to know from the day that they use that girl there to open her mouth, to start putting mouth on George Weah. The way the people deal with her and put her in her place and start looking for her and telling her things. Now they pray the Unity Party post will go say, but then they stop eating here. Either what we're using or what they call is no-go zone. Just for disrespecting Weah. They left how that girl went through sympathy or what I know she went through bereavement. The way they dealt with her, she felt so nasty about herself because the entire Facebook, the entire social media, the kind of responses she got, she came to her senses straight. She said, "I'm a woman. I rather just leave it we are me alone." For you to think about, hey, you're not doing it. You go sit down. You want to call yourself what you got? Then you did the party people. You will ever succeed against we are. Why you can be hitting your head for? All that thing that you do that so that you're trash. That's just nonsense. You sat around here, Prince Johnson did all that thing for you. You killed that man in no time. by your conduct, your behaviors and things led that man to his death. Joshua brought you to life, you were disrespecting him. The very people who voted you, your United Party people, they are dying today. Your bad governance killing them. You're sitting there, you're not thinking about that. But you say, you think about how you may we are unpopular in the south. You all may we are unpopular in the southeast. Give me one reason. Give me anything that you think you can use. But what I say, you have to look at it, mommy, again. And then ask yourself the question, the kind of way they deal with her. Look, there are things that happen in this country that people like us we can tell you. You gotta read. You gotta read and know what you're going into. Don't waste your time. Stop these political chicaneries that you own. You're thinking that you are governing. You get serious issue then to talk about in this country. People hungry. You won't take their attention from there to carry to barrier. You are torturing people with discussing it. Then you say you're going to barrier. You are ruining the whole country. We're talking about it. Then you say you go to burial. You think you can take our attention away from it? Look, the United Party people, y'all learn this today. And y'all learn it from me. Y'all learn this today. I don't have time for you. The reason I don't get time for you, I don't get time for your feelings. I don't get time for your feelings. How you feel about it? Because you're not him. So as a result, I will deal with you accordingly. Your him will give you some level of small respect, but you're not behaving like him. So since you're behaving like, I don't know what kind of animal say I want to call you, I will deal with you according to that animal that I envisage in my mind. That's how I will deal with you. And you will come to your senses all of the time. Whether you like it or not, you're looking hungry. My life, Abraham Godson, we on life was by far better than Joseph Boakai before he became president. You see what made me very much brave to say, look, if God can bring me at this level where I was not a beggar, Joseph Boakai was a beggar. So what made you think I can't respect Joseph Boakai, who was a beggar? Amen. He life, look at the place he lived and look at the horse I have. I don't go 42 years in government. Look at the horse I have and look at Joseph Boakai where he lives. Not kind of man. So that poor Joseph Boakai and myself together. Education, why he not even near me? He's way below. He's nowhere. So that kind of man and his bunch of people who were hungry passing around here, that didn't want to come to me, they are ruin my integrity because of them. These are beggars that were passing around, that didn't want I should look at, and they can ruin my integrity for them because of them. Then look at, hey, I can't, oh gosh. Just about you can get all the job in the world. You say you offer any the people, you get yes, sir. Now my teeth you will ever see country, you say yes, sir. It would never work. Because you don't even deserve for me to come to you to come down to person like you. Who, when it comes to people who were independent and whatever they can stand on by themselves and whatever it is in this country, and by far bigger than you, your children, or maybe whatever it is, so that you have more come down to because you think you're president today. No, look, every respect people, now money can give people respect, right? So you are president, yes, you passing will pack along. And along the road you will pass, but not person like you. So I gotta tell you, now you're the one begging you. You're turning people, and you're begging that old man. But if I look at that old man where he was because of his own reckless behavior, if I look at where he was and look at where I was at the time where he was and where he came from, the kind of level he came from to, and he dropped down to where he was because of his own conduct, then I should bring myself down to him because it will never ever work. I can say for you to pin you. I will say, it can be pinning in your Google, right? And I true I can be talking. You know my life by far. And I'm showing your thing and I compare between the Boakai and myself. Where play here? Joseph Boakai was nowhere. I was by far better than Joseph Boakai. Look at the clothes he used to wear at that time. You want to bring some of the old clothes he used to wear? There's the old Joseph Boakai. They may have taken loan and thing where I ever went to any bank to go take loan. I built that house on my sweat. I didn't go take loan to build it. No. By the way, I just try to tell you things so that it will pin you. Because I know how to get on your skin. And I can really deal with your good. And I know how to deal with you. You see, some of you common people you're passing around here, you can be overlooking yourself. You don't know your life by far better than the Joseph Boakai and a group of people. You all know you're independent, you get your own food, you can manage yourself and whatever it is. Why you want to always look down upon yourself? And one thing I would never do to look down upon myself, I would never do that. And I would never ever do that to bring myself down. So no. God said we should humble ourselves and he will live all right, good. But don't stoop so low to people because you think you want to reduce yourself to nothing. You can go be begging them all over the place. No, you don't do that. You can earn yourself respect. But God said you must not be what is going here and there, blah, blah, blah. And all of us, we go to school and we learn and we know that. But we are certainly getting there. And with God, all things are possible. Prince Johnson was just listening to. Joseph Walker is damaging our country. Instead of us going after the real issues, they are going after people. And that's bad. That's bad. And God has prepared people like us for this moment. And we are living a life that God prepared for us. God, you don't even know how your lives are far better. Don't mind these officials who are doing it in a year. You people are their makers. That you made them to get jobs today. You don't even know your own strength. That's the problem. I always tell you, Liberian people, never overlook yourself. Don't make anybody to look down upon you, then you overlook yourself. You are the one that gave them life. You are the one that made them to take their children from that school that they were in. Some of them couldn't even pay their children's school fees. They are now paying the fees that you made it. Don't overlook yourself. You are powerful. And I always like for you to look at that power in yourself. You may be walking inside the road, but you are powerful. You get respect for yourself. You get dignity. It doesn't matter where you sit. You get dignity. You get respect. Because when you look at some of your officials, you will even wonder whether they were working in government before. There are some past officials now you know you live in better life more than they do. You know that one. You know when Joseph got the first person to have been up there and come down and be beggar to people like Henry Costa then. Look at Costa then who never go you buy. Costa then would never go anywhere near government job or whatever it is that didn't want her to be helping up people to beg for him all over the place. You care to ask yourself that kind of question. So if that can happen to that old man down there, what made you think you won't get respect for yourself to say, oh yeah, this, that, I'm by far better? You don't mind these people there. God made it impossible for some other reasons. So don't ever look down upon yourself. Never ever look down upon yourself. You may be even walking in the streets. Be proud of yourself. You may see them come with their BB cars. Look at them and say, well, look at the car they man get today. That man the period that the man came here was the time that we all were here and by far better. You look at yourself, you respect yourself. That's why you see, if you don't have that respect for yourself, tomorrow they come down to you, they come vote for us. You got to get that proud and respect for yourself first before you can look at them and tell them, say, Mama, you know what? Though you bring in rest or wetting, but I'm by far better than you. I am trying to employ you. I don't want your employer. Look at them in the faces and tell them, say, I am your employer. You know why you came down to me? Do you know why you came to beg me? Because I have something that you want. You don't have it. That's why you came down to me. Don't stoop so low to them. Never, ever. Pray that God will give you that courage to be independent in your thinking. You may be poor, but you are respected. You may be seen poor. I don't say you are being poor. You're not even poor. You may be seen poor, but you are respected. In your community, people respect you there. You are able to cater for your homes. You are doing this here and there. Yeah. I did like that. And I want for you to remember. Everything you can see me saying, not that I'm boasting you, but I'm telling you to get respect for yourself. Don't mind these people that are passing around here with their BB cars and today. You see some of them, you say, they made our year, what they call you there, because you don't even know your own power. It is you who made that man to be who he is today. So if I am the producer, can the product be bigger than the producer? No. It is the producer or the manufacturer. Can the manufacturer be lesser than the product? No. It is the manufacturer who makes the product. You are the manufacturer. The people out there, they are your products. They can be bigger than you. And because until you manufacture them, they are never going to be your product. And that's why they are out there. You got to look. I'm only encouraging us to get respect for ourselves. That's just all. You don't even know how powerful you are. If you want to know how powerful you are, take that job away from them. It did not come down to the same level. Even they will even power you, your level said to go way down. Then they come back, they start begging you again. That's how powerful you are as ordinary citizens. You may be as ordinary, but that's how powerful you are. They are power, they are life, and everything in your hand. The moment you pluck them off, they are done. You see them passing up there, they get a balloon. You put the air in the balloon, right? The balloon is soaring. The moment you take pin, you jug that balloon in the air, you just see it coming down various direction. It's lost everything. Or you put the air there, and when you can buzz that balloon for that balloon to come down, because you put air in it before it's up there. If you don't put air in the balloon, it will never be up there. So don't see a big passing around the balloon. Now you put the air inside before it is big. The moment you take out your air from inside that balloon will come down, fly, you will see it nowhere. With God, all things are possible. Take the courage. Respect yourself. Be responsible citizens so that people will respect you. It is very, very essential. You don't allow these people to sway you around. With God, all things are possible. This Baka government is doing a lot of terrible things, and we don't want for some of you to support them. Learn this today. Do not support them, because God is wonderful and God is watching all of us. I am setting it there. And I think with God, all things are possible. A friend of mine just texted me, one of my students, that says, AB, yes, Prince Johnson is telling us true. I live in Cornwall. That story is true. You can call me and we'll have some talk, because I don't know the time you will be available. And okay, good. Yeah. So the guy confirms it and said that, yeah, that Cornwall base. I think that Cornwall base, the data burial though. Yeah. So let me can do some draws here tonight, and right here, while we are making a course here and there, let me can do some draws here tonight, and with God, all things are possible. And let me can do some draws tonight, so that you can get. Where's my boy Newton Tupa? Let me can do this stuff here for me, and okay, I think we are getting there. With God, all things are possible. My boy Newton Tupa, you can do this stuff here for me. They really entertainment things, so that I can do some draws. 20,000 I want to give out to somebody. Just now, as I speak, 20,000 to give to somebody. But before then, let's pick your course. And while I'm trying to do the draws and get onto it, yeah, we can also the thing. So, cut us as we are right here tonight. Let me get to the female line. The WhatsApp line is also active. We are certainly getting there, and with God, all things are possible. And Bwaka is killing the living while he's honoring the dead, and that's who he is. And so with God, all things are possible, and we are certainly getting there. Yeah. With God, all things are possible, and we are certainly getting there. So we will get there, and we will get there. And okay. All right, so that is it right here on this dial. Let me go this way, that way, and we are certainly getting there. With God, all things are possible, and about to do a couple of draws. Hello, how are you doing? And I'll do the first one. Yeah, Vic, let's hear from you a minute, please.
Okay, thank you very much. They require to know that you play. Let go to mommy go and go family. Let listen to it. I'm proud daughter of Grand country. I can't be fool because I know never line to the Liberian people there. We go say I want money, the billions of dollars. What we want to go back, cafe, enter cafe. Support picture on the thing going very too. I know mommy don't say they go to school. They get sense. Then I can record. Let you listen to it. And now parents listen to it. That Joe sister and man and listen to it. That Grand listen to it. They will not be fool and will not be fool and will not fall for it. So that's why now we reject the palace. Thank you.
All right, thanks, man, for your contribution. The next person, hello.
Hello.
Yeah.
Say thank you, Papa. You do well. Let God bless you. When you open our eye, we last time we are going to tell me here. We listen to you. We pray for you. Mommy don't see a path break today. See a path stay. Il a été cassé. Et pas Issa. Il a le bon pas. La deux boîtes, la pas. La bien pas hier. And making a point in the street. You see your part today, Tommy? You already see your part. So we see our part for your part, Benin. Thank you, Mama. Over.
All right, thanks, man, for your contribution. I appreciate that. And we are getting there. And why are you doing, boy solo?
Yeah, AB, how are you, my brother?
Yeah, fine.
Okay, AB, let me tell you this, my brother. Thank you for the show. But I want to sit there and I want you to give me just short period of your time.
Oh, be very
AB,
fast, though. That 1 minute. Try.
so, okay, all right. So, AB, let me say this. Joseph Baga cannot fool with the Grenadians. You understand? Because we know Joseph Baga was behind the death of Samuel Doe. 1985, Joseph Baga used the influence through one of his family members that brought Kuomba in the country. It was through Joseph Baga and contact that they used Sierra Leone to come through the country along with Manaseli. Do you think Manaseli just appointed Joseph Baga to be vice president for nothing?
No.
That you don't think they don't know that they have a link?
You're right.
They have a very long link because Joseph Baga was fired by Samuel Doe.
Yeah, so he had a grudge.
In his government. So he had a grudge against him. So we are not, we the Grenadians, we're not stupid. You can go on, you come down, you bring Broncaster, you bring Damocaster. We will not vote for United Party government. Jeremiah Cohen, let me say this to you. The Liberian people and the Grenadians, we are not stupid to vote Guillaume. No Guillaume or leader crown man will be president in our country anymore. The way they give people love power. We're not stupid to put you there. You're not even good at it. You see the plan you're having. So you don't have you enjoy the presidency and the vice presidency because that's the only title you can hold right now. You remember it was given to Moses Blah, it was given to Ini Dogoye, that the only position you will be in the country now to be president. Then the country was spoiled because the power business that in the head of our brothers. If we try, if we like people,
Jericho and not just everybody. Yeah, hello, how you doing? Hello.
Yeah, Chatu Kumu from Guinea-Bissau.
All right, let's hear from you, Kuma.
Yeah, if you are seeing the water and seeing the point, I can't say that.
And I said they were on the beach for it. Maybe they were on the beach. So you can just say the truth. That whole thing.
If not, it carry you. All right, man, take care.
All right. Yeah, but Prince Johnson said it. Prince Johnson said that that's what Prince Johnson said. So let me get on to this person quickly. We are suddenly getting there. So like I told you, from 50,000 to what it is, we are suddenly getting there. You don't know. Look, we'll keep trying our avenues to make sure that you get some money. Yeah, *7 and *2 for hash is the code to play with. Let me get on to this one again, and I will get to one of our winners quickly, and then I'll disburse subsequently. Hello, how are you doing?
Yeah, good evening.
Yeah.
This is my defender.
Wati, let's hear from you, Mama.
Yeah, my son, I want to tell you thank you. You know, Ebi, when every day Joseph Baka started to business, you know, I was thinking because Ebi, my son, they kind of walking when they came to that September 9, everyone all went to that place. And the people were buried that day. And the people went, they play that you just played, that audio that you just played. That what happened, my son Ebi. But today, the morning, say I was watching it on LMTV. I started talking, I said, but when I mean, I question, what did Joseph Baka really want? What did they really want? See, what did they doing? In the past, people had moved for only. The men tried, the men do everything possible because he said he wants this for great dear people. Great dear, what I get for our city. No, but great dear, what I get for our city, when I get time for A. The people who they after the dollar went down. The dollar that I want to put no. Yeah? But they will pay for everything what they do, my son. They will pay for a go with a rest open 1 by 1. They will pay for what in the country. Thank you.
Right, thank you, Mami, for your contribution. I appreciate that. Let me get on to the next person. I'm calling this winner, and I somebody to get 20,000 now as I speak. And let me try to spin it again for the next person. I don't know what some people are just. Hello, how you doing?
How you doing?
Yeah, fine.
Eddie.
Yeah.
I beg you, I don't get there. I want to ask you how you can get there. The people, the number, the people think. Scratch and win.
Oh, the card and thing. Yeah, no, ain't a bad question. Yeah, you can get it from the scratch card booths where those guys are. Yeah, you can get it from them there. Yeah, yeah.
All the way they think
Anyway, you see where they get B&B and Airbnb and Jungle Water Supermarket and all. Yeah, RR and Sons. You can also get it from there too.
That means I gotta pay money for somebody to go there.
Yeah, let's see. Yeah, but I think it's around the communities too. But I will give you updates on it, Mama. Let me check it out.
Okay. All right. Thank you very much.
Okay. Let me get to this pressing. Okay, one of our players. Hello, how you doing?
Hello.
How you doing, Papa?
I'm fine, thank you.
Yeah, you play cash giveaway tonight?
Yes, I play.
How many times you played?
I played 2 times.
2 times. You see, yeah. So your number ends with 3 digits. What are those 3 digits they end with? Sorry.
713.
713. Okay, 713 is let me see. You sure 713? The last 3 digits number that I'm calling ends with. You saw you're 713?
No, 7713.
Bossman, the spin I did a different number I'm seeing here.
My number is 0. The one you calling now, yeah, with 592.
Nice.
Yeah.
So why you tell the 793 business from now?
No, I want orange number. I'll call. I'm so sorry.
But you play with lose that number. Then you say you call it orange number. That orange number will deal with, yeah. So what's the name?
Sylvester Doe.
Sylvester Doe. Okay, Sylvester Doe. Congratulations. You got 20,000.
Wow.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, that's it, Sylvester. So I'm going to hit it up now, and it's going to enter into your phone now as I speak. Yeah. And if you check it up now, it is there. Yeah, you should be able to get it, Sylvester Doe. Yeah.
Oh, it's there. It's there. Just
okay,
arrived.
good.
It just arrived. Wow.
All right, congratulations, Sylvester. Yeah, so that's why it is right here on this very die. So you can keep playing, and I will give you pretty close to 20 minutes from now. We'll do another one, and I will send it to several of you so that you'll be able to have that. So Sylvester Doe just got it, like I said. So let's get out right here on this die. This caller, hello, how you doing?
Yeah, hello, Eddie.
Yeah, let's hear from you quickly.
Yeah, Eddie, my name is Ishmael Fan. I'm coming in New York, Wycliffe, and I speak from Chipper Freeway.
All right, Wycliffe, let's hear from you, Ishmael.
Yeah, Eddie, you said it all. Eddie, you know this government that complete punish on the Liberian people. Eddie, seriously, Eddie. Eddie, whenever when I think about this government in power, Eddie, I feel angry. I feel very, very angry. Eddie, imagine today, the Liberian people are suffering. Today, when you listen to the representatives to the federal country, Eddie, you will see bad. You will see bad. And today, our government is carrying within Nigeria, and it said that the Gori buried door. Eddie, a very shame and disgraceful because the government want to make me. This government trying to do things that they want to go against the former president, wherein they are going in Grand Children like, yes, they are in solidarity with the Grand Children. Yeah, because it is the Grand Children son that died at the time, or they carrying at the time. So today they see that they are in solidarity with the Grand Children. They are carrying to go and bury Doe. But today, Eddie, I'm saying this. You will know that the Grand Children will resist. They will resist. Telling this government that the government should carry state to Grand Children at the time when their son was living. They never carry their son, or they never carry Doe ballet in Grand Children to bury. But today, President Doe is missing. President Doe is no more. You can hardly see his dead body. They are carrying state. So this is a wake-up call to the Liberian people. We are suffering. We shouldn't say with complacency, we feel that every property that we in today, we are satisfied. It is time for us to rise against the government, bad government. It is time for us to stay on our feet and defend ourselves and defend our country from the hooligans, from the bad people. So thank you very much, Eddie.
Thanks, boss, for your contribution. I can sense the anger. Hello, how you doing?
Hello, welcome, Eddie.
Yeah, let's hear from you.
I call from West Point.
Yeah.
Eddie, Bakara, that shoot on Bakai, who sitting in no medicine in hospital. The late payment money taking his money. And take care. You know what they very do? You see doing, you see any do body, the everything piece, you know, the crumble and kill people, they either will not either, you know what they do. Then take care, say, it's from our resources, can yeah, because more wrong politics, bad politics for 2029, so you will win election to put the American in power. And now we pray for long like 2029, who will take all our the partners to go food, and we will share our heart to the police center. Police member be there and go people. But we will be in a police center like it. It will not be. It's a what to us. We will send to that place, and we'll be sure all will enter the scare their food. Inshallah. Thank you.
All right. Thanks so much for your contribution. We appreciate that. Waka is very useless. He may just suspend everybody. The man is suspending everybody. Here, government. It's very terrible. Can you imagine that? But let's hear from you. They said that the state-owned enterprises.
AB, how you doing?
Hello.
and good evening to all of the people that are listening to your show. AB, it is too troubling and disappointing that Waka will think that the people of Nigeria are people that you can fool them. Look at the Waka cabinet list, the cabinet, the government inform. How many full minister, proper minister? How many from Nigeria country? Check the ministers, the appointment.
You're right.
A son of Nigeria country who job we have made central bank governor. He came, he took him from a job. Supreme Court said at any position, he can't take the man from there. He refused Supreme Court order, he moved the man from there and put a nephew from the country in that position. So say he became president, what has he done for Nigeria country? What has he done for Nigeria country? He told the people of Nigeria country to be stupid. You know, like kind of nonsense. Some of them did in Liberia during the 2005 election. They won the campaign in Nima that Joe Weah was coming to become president to retaliate against the people of Nima for Nigeria people business. And they used that propaganda and they won Nima in 2005 second round between George Weah and Ellen. They think they can still manipulate the people. You cannot. He's a shameful man. Look at the race issue you were talking about. Since they were the power, he has gone all around the world. The Liberian people are there, they are answering a day. What did Waka bring? They put them who can read newspaper, they can listen to our radio, they can listen to all the other radio stations in Liberia. What Waka ever came from behind Waka foreign trip? A useless man who was a beggar. That the whole country knew that people were contributing money for him to survive. They look at him and made president over their own survivability. And today they're trying to manipulate them. Thank you for the education, AB. Thank you for even the Prince Joseph voice you play, the video you play. Everybody who listen to it, they listen. If somebody who will bring and they put it actually in the Sunday and throw it in the sea, they can say they're going to bury it that dead you took somewhere and put it in the casket. Who is stupid here? and they do useless daughter manipulating her own parents. You know, whatever happened in the world, it happened in gone. Nima County got good relationship with grandchildren. Why should you allow people who serve the country for that they're feeling wrong to be manipulated by politics, useless people, and they're using you?
You're right. You're right.
Thank you so much
Well,
for the
thanks
show.
so
But
much,
let them try
Medicine.
not.
I appreciate that. We appreciate that. Thank you so much, my brother. Hello, how you doing? That's caller. Hello. Hello. Okay, I get onto this one. Hello.
Abi, how are you?
I'm fine. Please go on. Let's listen to you.
Thank you for Abraham Yuma and according to Christopher.
All right, let's hear from you, man.
It's a mockery President Bogata of make on the continent. Yeah, your son saying he was a powerful man. Where is the ballet today? So you see, the ballet, take care to bring it to you. Can you imagine the traditional people are going to meet? In now months now, they are not taking pay. So why are you going to tell them? Traditional people, the traditional council people, they're not taking pay for 11 months. How money you taking to go to fill your home? And you buy people, ask to go now give people. Why you can't take that money and give it to the people that is traditional people to pay them with? But that's the government that we want to put a put for them because like you once they will say like people government. So like all now.
You're right.
So like when today I was listening to the radio, I was laughing today because one other guy is saying play. He said they were anytime they want to move there, but someone away he moved them until we actually the power. We have to say we'll be able if we move here, we'll find place to put up book and move here. Now they go make it, they say they want to move there and not you buy for that. I don't know. They buy for that now, they react. So take it everywhere show. And they go over there.
All right, thank you, my brother, for your contribution. William, bro, let's hear from you quickly.
Thank you, thank you very much, William, bro. Again, thank you so much, especially for that video you played. It's very sensitive. Please, you should send me that video. And then, teacher, you see our society is gullible. When you see the UP people doing that politics, they know very well they're doing the politics for you. They're doing the politics for me. They're doing the politics for people who they know are not in the category of the gullibility class. They know, but they know that in that fishing, when you pull the line in, when you pull your hook, when your line in the water, the more greedy fish will come and get it and you will grab the fish.
You're right.
That's what they're doing. So you see, for example, the president, he went there to sign the book of condolence. I don't know what yet to President Doe, the late President Doe, and what have you. It is somehow it's not, it ain't really making sense. But the society we in, you gotta this in accordance with their pattern. Sometimes when you do it, you become the victim. We did the same thing when we were in government. We overlooked most of the guys playing. And at the end of the day, it affected us and we lost the election. So sometimes we gotta look at it from two angles. But thank you very much. That particular video, I think we need to spread it so that other people can listen to it because it has been long and many people have forgotten. And thank God you suffered it. You part I want you teach your life. I want to say thank you, Abby, for all your great work. And let us continue to work.
Okay. I will share with you that video subsequently. Let's keep playing *799 *24#. Like I said, I will do a couple of draws, and before that close, just in 10 minutes, I will be doing that. Elo, how you doing? *799 *24#. Let's play. Elo, how you doing? Another 20K will be out. Elo, how you doing?
Hello?
Yeah, Elo, how you doing?
Yeah. The dusk. They burn a man's body. It does now. The river was keeping it for them. The River John was keeping it for them. Now they kill the man's body. They say they kill the man's body. What they put inside there? What there? The people full of criminology. Thank you.
I like that. Criminology. That's it. Hello, how you doing? Let me get on to the next caller right here on this die. We are getting there. Hello, how you doing?
Yeah,
Okay, let's hear from you.
Maybe you know when somebody is senseless, worthless, and short-sighted, this one can always happen. Today, people of Nigeria are grieving. They are crying. They are not crying because of they are seeing the body of their son, but they are crying because the death of that son is being used as a mockery
Waka is taking mockery out of the Nigerian today. The people have that son that they so believe in, that so respect. You carry any caste to them. Any caste is telling them that this is why you have deserved and this is why you're gone. What is it? Why are you playing politics out of the death of the people's son? But no Nigerians are smart, they are sensitive enough. And then Joe Biden is like the devil. They don't know that killing Jesus was going to be a problem through the scam. So that thing Joe Biden did, he has already wounded in the party in the Southeast, in the whole of Southeast, not only in Grand Island, the whole of Southeast. Thank you.
All right. Thanks, boss, for your contribution. Let me get to this, my brother. And like I told you, we are certainly getting there. I will certainly do what I can. Hello, how are you doing? Hello?
Maybe.
Yeah, let's hear from you.
Yeah, my name is LP calling from Chikesu Factory.
Yeah, LP, go ahead.
You know, yeah, in this type of thing is a very, very sad thing, maybe. The first thing she established, how many advisors that a papi get? If you get plenty advisors, nobody getting a papi go out there, then where the experience come from? Those are some of the questions we should be asking. Maybe it possibly that the papi spoil taxpayer money to go grant there with empty capacity. Why the grant there people never rejected the papi? The first you're not even to let the papi to enter in your country. You're not to let the papi enter in your country. The papi making mockery out of you. Not the grant people play fuck out of you. Then you're sitting there, you want to do anything about it. You're not forecasting you'll be don't talk commercial day, you're going to say you're sort of betting do. You see the papi doing to you? The people wicked on you.
Okay.
I said
Thank you.
No, every day papi wicked.
Yeah, I know.
Wicked at it. Mama, I hate the papi so much, Eddie, that the only person I ever hate in my entire life because the way he got the country. I will never pray God for the papi. Me, as you be today, I never for the papi to succeed. I want for balance to be found on the daily basis. Because look what you do to the people that are mocking, making all of the people that are for. Thank you, man.
All right, thanks, boss. Let me get on to the WhatsApp line. We are certainly getting there, and we'll get there. Hello, how are you doing? Hello?
Hello?
Yeah, hello, ma'am. Let's hear from you, please.
Yeah, Teacher Light, I just want to say thank you always. God bless you.
Yeah, ma'am.
This message is going directly to my vice president, our vice president, Jeremiah Kuhn. You are in a position of vice presidency. You people are happily dead. Well, I don't have problem with that, but the left inner Dogo's wife is alive. She's right in your country there and sick. I think it's better to help her. She's really, really sick. There's no help. You're in a position that this man died, as a vice president. He's from your country. And the wife is there. She's alive. His children are in that very Monrovia and struggling. His disabled son is really going through hell.
So you mean Dogolie family, they are crying, they are suffering, you mean that?
They are suffering. They are suffering. And to be precise, if the vice president, Honorable Kuhn, wants to know where the whereabouts of the late Dogolie's wife, the easier thing to do is to contact Mr. Floyd Thomas. They are from the same area.
Yeah, so that they can remember the dead and appreciate the dead through their children. Yeah, I really going
Yeah. Let them appreciate the dead through their children, through the widow.
You're right.
So that's what I have to say.
You're right. Thank you so much.
So,
since they're doing that, let it go for all of that. Yeah. Those are things that matter the most. Let it go for all of that. Yeah, you're right. Thank you so much, ma'am. All right, folks, and let me come to a couple of draws, and then let's just leave it with you. We are certainly getting there with God. All things are possible, and like I told you, tomorrow is Thursday. We're going to do some again, and we will certainly do. And with God, all things are possible. I think we can do what we can. So, folks, like I'm saying, Let us all be grateful to the Almighty God about our country. Some of the things we say here, we say from the depth of our heart, and it's for you. It's not for ourselves. It's for you, and it's not for ourselves. And I can assure you that. So always try your best to understand us when we speak. Forget about these sentiments and things that you try to attach because you think you're getting peanuts from somebody. Remember, whatever you are getting from them, it is for you. It is you who gave them the power to have that, and you deserve more. So it is that more that will benefit everybody is what we'll be talking about, and we'll always tell you about that. So thanks so much to all of you for your prayers. You continue to offer. Your prayers continue to carry us a mighty long way, and we appreciate you for everything. Thanks so much for being there. Until we are back here, God willing, tomorrow with another edition of the show, the Thursday's edition. To have a pleasant night.